Then we'll do our 3-minute ad.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear you? Maybe it's because you have headphones on inside your headphones.
No, just that one to hear the Twitch. I gotta hear the transmission. How? No.
We have producers now.
How am I gonna get myself into that?
You're not.
Into Twitch? I got these gotta put us up. Put me up. Put us up here.
Okay, so that's.
Oh yeah, I'm in. Check out my phone, Aaron. Brand new.
Ooh.
Love it.
Is it Samsung?
It's broken. There's no screen on the bottom.
I was like, are you watching a video? What are
No,
you
look.
doing? Oh shit. Is it new?
No,
it's just broken.
it's oldie. It's still. It finally came down to die.
Should I do $150 for my NYC socialism jersey?
Oh, just sell it.
Yeah, somebody just messaged me.
What did you pay for it?
Hello, everybody.
50,
Welcome.
But then I had to take the train to get it.
How much? Sorry, Diego was. Oh, can you mute us, by the way?
How do I do that? Put them all down?
No. There's buttons.
You gotta show me the buttons. I have never had this power.
There you go, everybody. We're getting new equipment, new buttons, new protocols. So here we are.
Okay.
Welcome. We love
You too, yeah.
It cost
And like
me-
I tell, if you would like a.
Oh, so fancy. Is it clean?
Yeah.
He doesn't sound confident.
I'm drinking it. We're both drinking out
So
of it.
I paid $50 plus I had to take the train, so $80.
Do you think you can get another one? Do you want to wear it?
No, but I want to sell it for a lot. I don't know if 150 is like worth it.
I think interest is going to wane.
I know, but what about in 20 years?
Are you going to be able to find it in 20 years?
So you're saying, am I gonna fit a medium in 20 years?
No. Like, are you going to remember in 20 years where it is?
I don't know. So you're saying do the 150.
I
I'm gonna come back at 175.
I think that's fair.
I'm gonna do 175. Yeah.
Are they local? That's the other thing you gotta.
I don't know. Let me look.
Unless they're gonna pay you to ship it. Like you're not going anywhere.
I'm not fucking with.
Yeah.
University of Cambridge is all it says.
You could even use the brewery as a neutral pickup location.
Yes.
But if someone wants that jersey, my guess would be Dollars to Donuts. They are in New York City.
Yeah. Unless they're thinking, oh, in 20 years. Like when,
In
like
20
when.
years, I'll come pick it up in Beacon.
Like when the Knicks, like all the vintage shit sold out.
All right, let me start this ad. Get our Bezos bucks. Yeah, I don't know if we're allowed to talk shit about.
You can talk shit about whoever you want.
I know.
You'll find out if you go dark. Then you'll find out.
There it is. We just went dark.
This coffee is everything.
You know, that's what it was there for.
I know. I was like, I'm gonna be really late if I need to stop for coffee.
I already told Diego we are 5 o'clock sharp tomorrow.
Don't scream.
See.
5 o'clock sharp. So be here at 4:45.
I'm gonna tell Diego we used to do that.
We used to do that to Brett Michaels. We'd be like, your call time's 2 a.m. He's like, everybody else is coming at 6. And we're like, no, we need to film with you before.
Have you seen their face? Look at how much more makeup you need.
Oh, he was so nice.
So Mary, we're off there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mary is doing a photo shoot in the city, I think next week for Lego
Oh, nice.
with Harry Styles.
Cool.
I told her he's a big Man United fan. I'm like,
Get him on. Get some residency tickets, girl.
I don't care about that.
No, I'm talking about for me and her. She should invite him to the brewery because I feel like he's the kind of person who would just show up, like unannounced,
You know
low
who
key.
else? I was
And do it just for giggles.
Yeah,
I was
just
scrolling through TikTok yesterday, and oh, they're a soccer fan too. I forgot. You know, who's a big soccer fan?
Who?
The Bees.
Oh,
And he used to do K-Fest here and stuff too. He used to
Back in the
remember
day.
with the Hudson Valley.
I worked with him when he was a baby nugget with the swoosh hair still.
Kind of still is.
He was
He
so
will
little.
always be 13 years old.
Yeah, he was so little.
Honestly, Harry Styles is not too dissimilar in that, you know,
Yeah.
the sense of like what.
That's really
public-
cool though.
Yeah, she's excited.
Is this over?
Air break ends in 40 seconds. You can see on the laptop.
Oh yeah, I see it on the top. This font is like for young people.
It definitely takes some getting used to.
You hear it?
Yeah.
I turned the volume down.
Normally you can't do it straight.
All right.
Oh, that gets scared when she.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna unmute you.
The commercial is talking.
Ready?
I'm ready.
You're on air.
All right, good
What's up,
morning,
people?
everyone. Welcome back. Our first episode of the soccer season. 26-27 is upon us.
The first pour over of the
We
year.
are starting with our pour over episode to commemorate and welcome in, obviously, our guests, but also the Community Shield, the unofficial curtain raiser to the Premier League season. And we have our producer, Erin, who's doing some technical stuff
Good
actually
morning.
right now as we
Yeah,
speak.
get him in frame. Get him in frame.
Make sure they can see this ugly mug.
Yeah, I mean,
Front
I don't
and
know.
center.
Do you really want to, Aaron? Come on, just shut it down. It's all right. The two of us
So-
is better to deal with than one.
First of all, we did have a Soccer Fan Walks Into a Bar episode on Monday, but I always start our weekend shows with how was your week? And Diego, what have you been up to this week? Besides, phone gate.
Yeah, phone gate for me this week, man. My phone broke. Half of the screen doesn't work, but we roll with the punches. Right now, no, we had a really good concert at the brewery.
Yeah,
tribute
Dave
band.
Matthews tribute band.
It was really good. It was a lot of fun. For whoever was here, we appreciate you being here. Whoever was not, come back next time they come. It was awesome.
I was,
It was a really
I
good
was
show.
talking to a few people for the podcast, but just telling them about the brewery and this and that.
Mhm.
And people that know nothing about the brewery were even like, "Oh, dude, I heard you have that." I'm not an audiophile. I know who Dave Matthews is. Obviously, my wife drags me to concerts for them, but I don't care one way or the other. Not that they're bad, not that they're good. And the amount of people that came up to me like, "Oh, dude, I heard you have that Dave Matthews tribute band coming," and it was like,
I know.
the fact that was a known thing is pretty cool. Also, we have air conditioning now,
Yes.
fully functioning.
That was gonna be my second thing.
We
finally.
have tripled our AC tonnage is the metric they use. So it is actually a little chilly. I
It's
feel
a
bad
little-
for complaining about it, but
Well, that's what everybody was telling me.
the rest of the staff wants nothing to do with me when I complain about how cold it is in the summer here. But
Well, no, the winter is gonna be great too.
I know, because it does heat as well. Yep.
Yeah, so finally, climate control is is possible at a Neighbor Brewing Company. So the winter games for you guys that know how cold it gets, Saturday and Sunday mornings here is going to be fine. So let's get all those supporters clubs coming now because we're all good to go. It'll be toasty in the winter and nice and cool in the summer. So come on over this way.
Speaking of supporters clubs, we have today's game, the Community Shield, which is traditionally the winner of the FA Cup, Arsenal. I'm sorry, Man City, versus the winner of the Premier League, Arsenal. That includes Hudson Valley Citizens, our Manchester City Supporters Club, as well as the Hudson Valley Arsenal, our newest supporters club for the Gunners, obviously. So we're looking forward to that today, and we will spend a little bit of time kind of breaking down, that matchup, the game in and of itself, at large, just regardless of the teams involved, what the Community Shield means. And also our first day of predictions for the second year running now.
This time I'm not betting on 40 for 40. I'm going out the gate.
Well,
I'm winning out the gate. I'm going to do a conscious an informed decision, unlike last year that it would just throw a dart and hit whatever player you hit, even if they're not playing. So I'm going for it this year.
All right, fair enough. All right, so Community Shield, Arsenal against Manchester City. This is actually at, I believe, Millennium Stadium, Principality Stadium in Cardiff, Wales, which I believe is a change from the traditional venue. I think it's usually at Wembley.
From what I remember, yes.
Yeah, I want to say that, but...
And diversifying is not a bad thing.
And you know, Wales, obviously, especially with the push from Wrexham, you know, a lot of Welsh teams do play in the English football pyramid, as well as it being part of the United Kingdom. So you know, always good to showcase some of that.
That shows the power of the Americans.
Arsenal have currently 17 Community Shield titles. That is second only to Manchester United, who have 21. They have made 24 appearances. So they've lost, what is that, 6? 7? 7 up. So they've lost 7. This will be Enzo Maresca's first competitive match for Manchester City in charge. And, you know, what do we think that Maresca is going to bring to Man City here?
I honestly don't know, because the transition that we were seeing was, you know, focus on Haaland, that new striker that you have, all the balls were going to him. The kind of like the team was rallying around that specific type of philosophy. So is he going to keep going with it? I mean, the transition was there. They were improving. They were finally getting together. But like we saw in the World Cup, soccer is changing in philosophy. So I hope he doesn't really change too much on the philosophy that they are playing, because they are a good team. They got good players. They did lose a lot of like their core that they have when it comes to moving the strings on the field.
As of now, Rodri is still a Manchester City player. Right? Do I have that right,
yes.
Erin? Yeah. Erin, our producer, happens to be a Man City fan, so she's a little bit more in the know. But yeah, Rodri's summer has been absolutely bizarre.
Chaotic.
He went from, you know, the player of the tournament in the World Cup, guiding Spain to their second World Cup title, to, I think even during the World Cup, the rumors abound that he was leaving to go to Real Madrid. And then that deal seemingly fell through, and then kind of offered himself to Barcelona. So now Barcelona, I believe, has come to an agreement, at least with Manchester City, on the transfer fee, and they're just kind of hashing out some details. But it really, for the guy that pulls the strings both for Spain and the last few years for Man City, and he's a Ballon d'Or winner, for him to kind of, I hate to say it, unceremoniously just, you know, be potentially out of the club, is a bit bizarre to me.
Yes.
But, you know, Rodri, just like Fernandinho before him, you know, that style of player, even though, you know, I acknowledge he won the Ballon d'Or, he won the player of the tournament at the World Cup. You know, it's a position and a role that doesn't really get its fair due.
Absolutely.
You know, you're doing, you know, similar on our side, you know, of the pond, to a Tyler Adams type role, where obviously Rodri has incredible ball distribution and some attacking mind in him as well. But, you know, filling that gap and breaking down the opponent's attack and then starting your own attack does not necessarily get the plaudits that you know, Erling Haaland gets, scoring you know, 70,000.
No, the thing is, I mean, we saw last year what happens when Rodri is not there.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
I mean, like, it's not like an intangible thing with him. It is a very clear difference of play style and even hierarchy for Man City when it comes to him in and or out of the lineup. So I think because of that is going to be a very big hurdle to Man City to overcome, I think. But you know what? New coach, new life. We'll see what happens. I am hopeful. You know, I am a Haaland fan, as much as I hated on him throughout the year last year, but it was just because I was partial to Arsenal. Sorry, Aaron, I love you, but I did want it Arsenal last year.
So let's talk about Erling Haaland. He did come out of training early on Thursday, although Maresca, excuse me, on Friday did say that he is fit to be selected in the match today. So a lot of the predicted lineups have him coming in off the bench. Actually, oddly enough, speaking of transfer rumors, some of them have Omar Marmoush as the forward, and he has recently come out and said that he wants to leave, mostly due to lack of playing time opportunities.
Yeah, he's not going to get a chance.
Well, I think it's either him or Savinho, because I'm hearing rumors that Savinho's out as well. So one of those two will likely be gone, and then,
Yeah, but positioning, like we were looking at the actual side situation.
As an out-and-out striker in this, but he does play wide a lot. I think, between when Haaland is healthy, he's locked in.
There's nobody else that's going to play
He's
in
the number
that
9.
position.
No one's taking that from him. And then, especially with all the competitions they play in, you do need that rotation.
You need that.
So I think between Semenyo, Jeremy Doku, and then whoever's left of Savinho and Marmoush, that's your 3 wingers, and maybe Foden can get wide a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
And who knows who else they'll bring in, especially, and then you get the winter window as well. But, I think you have right now 4 players for kind of 3.
Yes, exactly. You got an odd man out, and whoever leaves, he's gonna get a good chance. They're gonna get good money, and
well,
maybe that's what
just
you
a
need.
matter of who can afford the wages. Because any of these guys, selfishly as a Bournemouth fan, I'm like, I would take Marmoush. I mean, he would be a great addition. But when they're on a couple $100,000 a week, that just absolutely blows up the budget that a Bournemouth would have. Even if the club wants him, even if the player wants to go there, you can't match it on the bottom line. And
desire and affordability are 2 separate things at that point.
Right. So,
what do you guys think about Grealish being back as a sub?
Jack Grealish, I was in on a couple of the Everton subreddits, because Bournemouth play Everton in the first couple of weeks of the season, so I was kind of checking in on that. And the Jack Grealish saga, continues. He is back on the books at Man City, I believe, right?
Yes, he's on for today at City, and he's pending a transfer to Sheffield United.
Sheffield United is. I don't know. Erin, are you live? Are you on air now?
I'm on there.
Okay, so Erin has just said that Sheffield United is in the running for Jack Grealish, and I don't understand why. Like, why?
Why will he go there, or why will Sheffield want him?
Oh, I know
Sheffield wants them.
Yeah, but why would a player of Jack Grealish's, stature as a player want to go there? Guaranteed play time, even money, maybe some personal situations. It's certainly not money. They're a championship side.
No?
This is the first I'm hearing the Sheffield United rumors. I did see that Everton was kind of trying to make some inroads to bring him back again, but yeah, for him to go to the championship, I think is honestly I think at 30 years old that's the end of his career.
Maybe
at least
he's injury prone.
He is injury prone, but I don't know. I don't know. You have a 100 million pound player who is capped 39 times for the English national team.
Was he at Sheffield United?
No,
anything like that. He has no connection.
He's from Birmingham originally. He played for Aston Villa. He famously kind of helped them survive the relegation battle. I think that was in 2019 or 2020 before leaving to go to Man City.
And then he's been there since?
And he's been there. Well, he got loaned out to Everton last year. And Aaron rightfully has acknowledged that he is injury prone, it seems, at this point. There's, the same conversations we've had about Tyler Adams for years. Sometimes injuries just happen, whether it's a bone break, but these muscle injuries that Grealish continues to be dealing with, always leads you toward that, the P word of prone to injuries. So, I guess at 30, the mileage he's put on his body, he certainly is a partier, as we've seen on socials. So, is that a factor in his injuries?
Definitely.
You never know. But yeah, to see him go to the championship, I mean, it would be an incredible coup for the championship, in terms of their marketability as well as Sheffield. But I think that is the final step for Jack Grealish, as a career move. I don't know that he would come here. I don't know that he could handle the travel and the high intensity. Yeah, I'm not saying nobody thinks that the MLS is quality-wise level with the Premier League.
I do.
All right? But in terms of the physicality and intensity, it's a lot closer than people give credit to.
That's
especially when you combine the travel
that,
needed. It's a high octane, athletic league. That's where I'm at with Grealish. Let's flip the script and let's go over to Arsenal. It does look possibly like I believe Dauman might be starting this match. The teenage sensation. New Arsenal player Bruno Guimaraes from the Newcastle Exodus.
The Guima.
Looks to be kind of locked in the center midfield alongside Odegaard, which
like it.
Guimaraes and Odegaard could be a very formidable central midfield pairing.
Absolutely.
But we'll see if he's only been there now I think a week, so it'll definitely take some time for them all to adjust to one another. Even if they're all happy with it, there is those the growing pains of bringing in new guys, especially this late into the season.
But you know what, the good thing with Guimaraes is that he's got that flexibility that Arsenal is looking for. He can play the positionless situation. He can just move to whatever place in the field, and he will be able to cover that.
Yeah, no, you nailed it there. I will, before we get into our predictions now, I will ask you, who is this match more important for?
Oh, we were talking about it. Yeah. No, that's a good question. To me, honestly, it's Man City because of the new coach, because of all these situations that they're having. They don't need to prove anything. They just need to start strong. They need to see that team, kicking on all cylinders and everything like that. Arsenal is going to be celebrating today. Everybody, as soon as they come in, there's going to be a party. Everybody's going to be happy. If they lose by 3 or 4 goals today, yes, it's going to be hell to pay from the fans to the team, and they're going to crucify everybody, and there's going to be humongous drama.
Here we go. Actually, sorry to interrupt you, but I believe we have starting lineups now. So let me see if I can.
But yeah, I think personally, when it goes to the result and to show a strength, or show off strength, it's going to be Man City the one that should win. It'll be nice if Arsenal wins, but Man City has a lot more to prove, and I think they just want to win more.
Yeah.
Right now, Arsenal.
Oh, this is just an Arsenal.
A little article. Yeah, no, I think Arsenal is a lot more relaxed for this game. That might be a downside for them. I don't know. I think they are taking it serious, not as serious. We always talk about the Mickey Mouse shield as everybody talks about, but it is only a Mickey Mouse for the one that loses that shield. The one that wins
I always
counts
joke,
for them.
As much as we downplay these kinds of things, the competitive nature of these players.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's an extra piece of chocolate. Like if there's something on the line, they want to win the trophy.
So right now I actually think Man City. What do you think?
Well, we'll get to that in our predictions. I am trying to find.
No, I'm just asking. Who do you think?
What makes it more important for?
Yeah.
For different reasons, I think it's important for both. But I think for the squad itself, I think it's more important for Man City for the same reasons you said. Get on the same page. Get something going under Enzo Maresca, who I think will do incredibly well here. Obviously, there's a big step down from Pep Guardiola to literally anyone.
Anybody else, yeah.
But I do think if they have a good showing, that will, could go a long way for them. And kind of for the same reason, but I think if Arsenal is able to, exercise their demons in cup finals against Man City,
that'll be a huge
this
start.
could be, I know we said it all through the season, like last year, this win could be the one that propels them. I know it's super early in the season, obviously it's the first match of the year, but a convincing match, I don't care about the scoreline, if it's 2-1, 5-1, whatever, but a convincing match from Arsenal could say, hey, you know what, we're back and we're going to win the league again.
Yeah, no, that's a big point, though.
All right, so here are the starting lineups as reported by Yahoo Sports. For Arsenal, David Raya in goal, a back four of Ben White, Gabriel, Christian Mosquera, and Calafiori. Across the midfield three, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Bruno Guimaraes, and Martin Odegaard. And then a front three of Noni Madueke, Solis, the young Greek forward, and Kai Havertz. On the bench for Arsenal is Kepa Arrizabalaga, Piero Hincapié, Mikel Merino, Declan Rice, Eberechi Eze, Max Dowman, the youngster, is on the bench, and Bukayo Saka, as well as Victor Gyökeres as attacking options. For Man City, Gigi Donnarumma in goal, a back four, it looks like, of Kushanov, Ruben Diaz, Josko Gvardiol, and Nico O'Reilly. A midfield three of Mateo Kovacic, Elliot Anderson, and Phil Foden. And a front three of Antoine Semenyo and Jeremy Doku out wide.
And
with
Haaland.
The striking Viking, Erling Haaland, up top. We said before he was kept out of training toward the end on Thursday, but Maresca said he was healthy. On the bench, Rulli for Man City is the backup goalkeeper. Guehi, Marmoush, Ryan Cherki, Nico Gonzalez, Jack Grealish on the bench, Ryan Aït-Nouri, Nunez, and Rico Lewis. So a pretty strong lineup, definitely for Man City. Arsenal, obviously, they have a few guys, with England being a World Cup semi-finalist, they're probably holding back as some of those guys, like a Declan Rice, like Eze, like Saka, for rest purposes.
Yep.
So let's get right into it then with our predictions. So for those of you that don't recall from last year or are new listeners to the show, every week we will predict, except for this week, obviously, we will predict 3 matches. Today is just the one match. You get 1 point for picking the winning team, or if you pick a draw, you get 2 bonus points for picking the correct score line, and another 2 bonus points for correctly picking a goal scorer, or none if you pick a scoreless draw, which I picked a few of them last year. I don't think I ever got one right on a scoreless draw. So for a total of 5 points per match. With the exception of this week, you will get up to 15 points per weekend. So we have added now, instead of just you, myself, and Nas in the predicting, we've added our production team. So Erin and Stack, our student producer, are in on this as well. So we have 5 people competing, and I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, Nas and Stack are not here, so I will go over their predictions that came in last night. Stack, the student producer, has Arsenal winning 1-0 with a Kai Havertz goal. Nas, oddly enough, also has Arsenal winning, but 2-1, but also a Kai Havertz goal. Diego, who you got?
Now you got Arsenal. I'm keeping the trend. 2-1. And Saka's coming from the bench to score the winner.
Saka to score. Producer Erin, who you got?
We got, what did I say? City?
I have it up on the laptop if you can, if you want to look beside you.
I'm like, what did I even predict?
Right over there. You see it?
Go
I have it
to me.
highlighted.
Hey, don't
Oh, yeah.
worry.
I had City winning 1-0, Foden scoring.
Phil Foden to score. And I have Man City winning 2-1 with Erling Haaland to score. So none of us have the same prediction. We all have 1-goal games, and the only common scorer is two people have Arsenal winning 2-1. I take that back.
And 2 people has Havertz.
2 different people have Kai Havertz to score. So a good start to the season of predictions. I don't know if it'll be ready in time for next week for the opening of the Premier League season, but we do have a trophy
Oh.
Woo.
And we have additional plaques ready for every year of who's going to be
And
on
do we
it.
ha-
And
we'll
wait,
eventually
remind
do
me,
a punishment for the last.
Who won it last year? I can't remember.
Me, of course.
No,
by 40 points. I crushed these people.
It was me. Oh, Danny, what's up? I didn't even see you. When was that message? Danny, I apologize for missing your message there. Welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. I mean, welcome belated to the show. But I hope you enjoy it. I hope you stay here with us this whole year, my brother.
Yes.
We loved you last year. We like to have you now and, share, as they say.
Yes. So with that, we actually have to run upstairs and open up the tap room for the match.
The game. Yeah.
So thank you guys for hanging out, watching, listening, whichever you were doing. Make sure that you grab us on YouTube and Twitch for the live video podcast, as well as Apple Podcasts and Spotify for just audio. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, on TikTok. If you want to chat more with us personally or just our other fans about games or teams, whatever it is, we do have a fully functioning Discord that we're growing. So anywhere and everywhere, just look for CDU Newburgh, and we will see you either upstairs in the tap room in about 10 minutes or tomorrow for our review on A Soccer Fan Walks Into a Bar, 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yep,
so thank you guys,
preview.
and we will